growing, I highly suggest that you look into your why. And that's one thing people always ask, like, how do you find your why? Like, what is your why? And the why is what get you out of bed in the morning. The why is what has you working hard, working early, staying up late, waking up early, like doing the things that people don't want to do to get successful. And the when you find your why, the easier it is to do those things, right? Like for Drip got a wife, he got a kid, right? His why is he want to take care of his family, right? So he can't take his foot off the gas because that why is important. If he's not putting in work, getting these prop firms started, getting these traders do it, making this money, how his family going to eat? Like when your why is big enough, it's easy for you to stay consistent, easy for you to stay disciplined, easy for you to, keep going and never give up and never quit and find a way to win. So that's one question I get asked because I always talk about find your why. You need to find your why. You need to know your why because your why is what's going to keep you cemented. Your why is what's going to keep you going day in and day out. Your why is going to keep you consistent, right? Your why is going to have you working harder than everybody else, and your why is what's going to help you to make the money. So before you
Most
even
definitely.
hop into this journey, right? Whether it's trading, whether it's real estate, whether it's just being who you want to be, understand your why and really get deep down in it and dig deep into what you want to do and why you're even doing it. Because if you can figure that out, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to take you way further. It's going to have you doing this journey way longer. Drip's why is so big. He's doing this for 10 years, right?
Yeah, listen, like something that I kind of got into like pretty early was that like a lot of people say have fun in your 20s and da 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 da. What I'm not with that. I want to have fun later because what it seems like is that all the people that were having fun in their 20s is still working jobs in their 30s and 40s. I ain't with that. I got the most energy right now. I got the most like time to take risks. So if you're in your early 20s, don't think, oh nah, it's too early to start thinking about investing and building long term wealth and figure out how I'm gonna retire, things like that. The 20s, your 20s is your perfect time to really start thinking about that stuff and actually start taking action behind it because you got the most time to take risks. Like right
Yeah.
now, if you put your whole net worth into the stock market, right? You have 40, 60 years for it to do whatever. You know what
And
I'm
right now is a
saying?
really good time, man. The stock market is down. Hey, hey, you
It's
listen to
super
this.
down.
Yeah, get in it now because look, Bitcoin's at like 82, 84.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and honestly, if you missed this the crazy run up in precious metals, like 15 trillion was just wiped off of the market
wiped.
at the end of last week. You know what I'm saying? And that it's not saying, oh, the metals are crashing. What a lot of people don't actually know or really understand here in America is that those are manipulated prices. You go look at the prices overseas, gold and silver are still high. You feel me? So what we're seeing right now is very directly manipulated. You dig what I'm saying? So like metals are going to like it's kind of coiling itself up to skyrocket very high. And I know that may sound lofty to some other people that don't really aren't really all in the mix like I am, but um that little 15 trillion that was wiped off is going to be magically back into those exact markets within a couple of weeks. Like no, nothing fundamentally has changed. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that move wasn't driven by anything like nothing's changed in the world. Like all the bad stuff is still the bad stuff. All the good stuff is still the good stuff. Like inflation is still happening. Is you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And like when you're talking about precious metals and inflation, it's like our president himself said he don't care about the fact that the dollar's falling. It's like, okay, well, that means that our government's not going to do any kind of intervention for it. You know what I mean? You got to kind of read between the lines when the headlines are kind of trying to confuse you and make you interpret panic as like not an opportunity. Anytime the markets are panicking, you should be looking for opportunities because
Yep.
when there's the most fear in the market equals the most money to be made. Simply,
And that
simply,
speaking
simply
on that
put.
word opportunity, that's a question I get. What people always want to know, like, what do I do? And I always tell them, I'm an opportunist. I find opportunities and I take advantage of them. Like with Drip, I don't know. I'm not a trader.